Upgrades.
Hey, what's going on out there, everybody? This is Sammy Leggy here, representing TeamJVS, here to give you guys another review. This is straight from Crunchyroll. They invited me to the premiere. I was in Los Angeles at the time, and I'm talking about for a new series coming out in January, talking about solo leveling. So solo leveling, if you don't know anything about it, this was I think it was on Webtoons. So this is a South Korean web novel. It translates to only I level up. That's what the solo leveling actually based on. But it surrounds a world where basically monsters have kind of burst through into our reality, and hunters are essentially the ones that are exhibiting these certain abilities to be able to combat these monsters, to be able to stop them. Now, there is one hunter that is prided on trying to be a hunter. His name is Jinwoo, and he's very weak. Like, when I mean weak, like most people that know him that are hunters or, you know, mages or whatnot, they'll be like, yeah, you need to stay out of this, or they're mad at him for even trying to continue. His sister even had a whole falling out of him because he's still trying to be devoted to it. Now, the thing about this, I have no preconceived notions about this. I did not read the webtoon, and I only looked at the original trailer, but something about the original trailer, I was like, this is gonna be insane. And I'm not gonna lie to you guys, they gave us the first 2 episodes and it was A1. Literally, no pun intended. This is by A1 Aniplex, and they crushed it as far as the animation. The animation and the art style is looking so good that every single emotive reaction and action that happens, it's next level. The other thing about this that you need to make sure you understand, that this is not Sword Art Online. Sword Art Online is a person that is trapped in a virtual world, but they can come back to a semblance of normalcy in reality. Even though they're stuck in there, they could die and, you know, whatnot. This is real life. This person is in this. And what does that mean is that's the interesting precedent about this whole entire scope of this show. The other thing about this, third thing about this, is brutal. When I mean brutal, there's a lot of blood. Oh my gosh, there are decapitations, maimings. Like, when you get hurt in this, sometimes you don't come back from this. Like, if a person dies, they're dead. Like, that's it. There's no ins or outs. That's it. Fourth thing about this that I love about the main character, Sung Jinwoo, is that he is taking L's left and right. One of the things I loved about My Hero Academia is that your boy Deku started from the bottom. Like, he was not that OG. Because the thing, even when you think about like Sword Online, like your boy Kirito was A1. He was on the top tier. And the interesting thing that I've heard from watching the first and second episodes, this without spoiling anything, is that they reveal kind of certain tier people by showing certain people ahead of time. That it really was good for me because it showed me what were the different levels and the stages of this, like as far as your ranking as a hunter. But even more than that, like the other thing about this, even unlike Sword Online, like Sword Online, you know, like there's certain stages and dungeons and stuff like that, you can get trapped, and like, but it's always a way out. The things that I've seen in these first 2 episodes, like, this is not a game. This is really just about survival. This is more harping to, if you've seen ReZero, that's more along the lines of like the legs of survival and the links of it, because it is violent. It is brutal. Like, people are getting set up in the worst ways possible. And I'm all the way there for it. We were all in the crowd and we were all kind of like, this is freaking insane. And I think it was even doper to see it on a big screen. But this show, hear me, this is one that you do not want to miss. I looked at the first episodes, it felt like, yo, I need the next. And the weird thing about the first episodes, like the way that they merged them, like it looked like it was just a continuous thread. It could have been like, to me, like a movie, like an hour-long movie. But yeah, like I don't have any negatives. I don't have any negatives to talk about this. Like, I mean, when you got great voice acting talent, you got great directing, you've got great art style and action, and then you've got a very potent storyline that basically showcases to you this is a do or die situation. Matter of fact, the first 2 episodes, the way they ends on cliffhangers, and each one worse than the last. Matter of fact, the last episode that I saw, I was like, bro, what is going on? And I haven't felt like this, honestly, since the first time I saw like Attack on Titan. Like, I was kind of like, what the heck is happening? What is going on? But I think you're going to be there for it, and I think you're going to love it, and I truly loved it. This was a 10 out of 10. They got a winner on their hands. I was able to go and talk to one of the co-creators and directors on this. Pleasure meeting him and talking with him. And on top of that, like, just being able to go and watch it with anime fans was everything. I think I actually did an interview also with somebody that's going to probably put out some stuff as far as me on an interview and my like and love for anime and the reason why I love it. So go and check that out whenever it does drop. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, hit that bell button, and make sure you go and catch Solo Leveling come January. I think, let me make sure if I get that right. January the 6th. You don't want to miss it. Peace, people.
Filing out the top of
I can see the skyline, 50 mile radius on my timeline. Ain't nothing on my mind.